Take a look at my co-host. He's the only one I got, but I don't. He's a hell of a co-host. I hear his name is Tim Murat.
That was impressive. We're back here in the diner for episode 3 of the Dessert Tray.
Yep.
So Steve and I went to play some pinball video game arcades today.
One of my favorite pastimes, and it's one of those things that we're very lucky we live in the greater New Hampshire area. When I was a kid, I was born in the mid-'80s. I was kind of on the tail end of arcades being a pretty common thing. Like, well, when I was growing up, most malls still had an arcade. They encouraged kids to hang out at the mall, at the arcade, at the food court, like roving gangs of feral kids spending all their money on tacos and, you know, ticket machines and Revolution X Aerosmith shoot game. Like, I go to the mall, you know, you're not really old enough to go do anything by yourself, like 8, 9, 10, 11, in that age range. But you go to the mall and your parents, they take you to the mall and, you know, my dad would give me a couple bucks, I'd go play in the arcade, I'd hang out while my mom was shopping. But, you know, you'd always look up to, you'd always revere the teenagers, you know, 15, 16.
Oh yeah, the kids were sitting there, playing the games all day,
and
with their own money.
They come over there and be like, hey punk, you're bad at that game anyways, let me play. You'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, like you respect them, and then they sit down and they just trash you. But anyway, so you always grew up assuming that when you became older and you had your own car, or at least you were like old enough to hang at the mall by yourself, you get to hang out at arcades just like an 80s movie, and it'll be totally awesome.
And here's the thing that sucked about the 90s. You couldn't do it anymore.
Nope. Yeah, they all closed
So we've
down.
been pretty distraught. The only place around here you can go to get an arcade, really, before now, was up at the beach.
Yeah.
And I hate the beach.
Yeah, no, I love the beach. I love going there, but I don't go there for the beach. I go there to play arcade games and to eat pizza, beach pizza.
Oh, beach pizza's great. Fried dough.
Fried dough.
Ice cream.
Lemonade.
The salt taffy.
The salt taffy, yep.
So today we went to the Pinball Wizard Arcade.
Oh my god, awesome.
We don't want to be those nerds who just live in the basement and play video games.
For the record, I don't live in my parents' basement, I live in my parents' attic. I'm not a basement dweller. I'm up high.
But I mean, we're still, by definition, basement dwellers as a subculture. There's a lot.
Well,
of
it's
that.
okay. Why would you go outside? Is there StarCraft outside? No. Is there Halo outside? No.
We want to introduce you to a little bit about what we do around town and how we can get out of the basement as a group. Nerds should congregate in these places.
And we'll support growing local businesses that revive long-lost pastimes, favorites of mine.
Absolutely. It's time to bring back.
Maybe you'll meet some women. Maybe you'll meet, you know, you go to the arcade. Maybe there'll be like a good-looking Sailor Moon there.
That's true. Everybody loves a good-looking Sailor Moon.
Hey, you know, I'm just saying. It could happen. Whatever.
So we'll see you in a minute. Know what I can get for these tickets, please.
Let's see here. You got quite a few there.
I do have a lot of tickets.
Well, I think you can get that cell phone over there. It's the new Deluxe Flip phone.
Deluxe Flip Cellular Telephone by Motorola.
And it's used.
Slightly used, but still works. Hello? Ready to go.
Oh, I wonder who the enemy could be.
What? I'm gonna beat Steve. So Steve just schooled me on the virtual on machine pretty hard. I wonder what Steve's gonna get with his tickets. Steve, turn in your tickets.
I do have a few tickets to trade in. Hello, madam. Could I please have the PlayStation 3? And could I also please have Sports by Huey Lewis and the News?
You'll need more tickets than that, sir. Go play games.
Best of luck, Steve.
We're playing Man Next TT.
Super Bike.
Super Bike! I beat Tim. Alrighty.
Awesome.
I've amassed a fool's ransom in tickets.
You'll need to put those in the ticket eater, please.
Oh boy.
And come back with
Actually, I really enjoy the ticket eaters. So Oh, hi there, guys. Just turning my tickets at the ticket eater. Let's see if I can figure this out. Oh, big money. Boom. Winner's receipt. Because that's what I am, a winner. Let's go collect my prizes. Whoop.
Hey, little boy, what do you got?
I have 87 tickets on my winner's receipt. And now, finally, I will partake of the PlayStation 3 gaming console and the Huey Lewis in the News LP Sports, the best one ever made.
There you go.
Oh, can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait to play. Oh, nice. This I'm looking forward to. You know, I'm ashamed to admit it, but as an adult, I've never actually played a record. I've never owned a record player. But now maybe, I don't see one in the case, but I'm sure that's coming. Maybe I can go home and enjoy these two things together.
So I'm here at the Pinball Wizard Arcade in Pelham, New Hampshire today with Sarah, who's the owner. So we're going to talk to Sarah about a little bit about what inspired her to open this place and why we're here. So Sarah, first question, why? Why'd you open it?
I have been collecting pinballs for over 30 years.
Wow.
And just love the pinball machine. And what I've been doing is collecting a little bit of nostalgia from all the different eras.
I read on your website you have something called the Gamer Soda.
Yes, we have Gamer Soda.
What is that?
Gamer Soda is all natural soda with pure cane sugar, vitamin fortified. Some of them have caffeine in them.
All right.
And so smooth. You've got to try one.
Alrighty, I will do that.
So before opening all of this, how much of this was in your collection? How much did you have to acquire for the
I have about 75% of this was in my personal collection.
Wow.
And another 25% was purchased.
Wow.
Did you see the new Tron movie, Tron Legacy?
No, I have not.
There's a portal to the computer world underneath the Tron machine.
Yep.
I was wondering if that's the case here.
It is. It's in the back of the machine.
Awesome. Okay, I was checking the ground for grooves to see if this
it's right
machine...
in the back.
All right.
Done. Screw the two screws.
Yeah,
and
just stick your hand right in there?
Well, not in your hand, but just peer in and you're all set.
Yes. All right.
Now, you said you were looking to expand. Do you have any plans to expand into maybe food service, maybe some beverages?
No need to do that. We've got a great place next door, Supas, that has awesome food and really don't need to compete against
They have the fat chicken.
They
right?
do.
That thing is, have you had one of those?
I have. They're good.
It is horrible for you though.
It is.
Chicken with the mozzarella sticks and the French fries.
Yeah, they're Phantom Gourmet, so.
It's really good.
Some people say that the name of your place, the Pinball Wizard, is an homage to the famous British rock band Doctor Who. What do you have? Like, has Doctor Who contacted you? Like, how does he feel about it?
No, nobody's contacted me yet.
All right, cool.
It's because I'm the Pinball Wizard.
Oh, okay. So they ripped you off. Doctor Who ripped you off.
Yes.
All right, cool,
Yes.
man.
I can't imagine anyone not having fun in a place like this.
No.
And you've got so many different machines. You've got all these pinball machines. You've got the old stuff. You've got the Family Guy machine. You've got this Deal or No Deal machine over here, which I'm addicted to. I actually, when I was here last, we used our tickets to get a pink Pac-Man shirt you had with the deep V.
Yep.
I wear that shirt occasionally. It's a girl's shirt. As you've all seen, that was in episode 2. I danced in it. But this is where I got it. They have a lot of great prizes. They've got a lot of great games. You can play for fun, you can play for tickets, and you can play to relive a little bit of your childhood here at the Pinball Wizard. It's great. I highly recommend anybody in the area come on down to the Pinball Wizard Arcade in Pelham. You can meet Sarah, you can play some of these great games.
I'll even challenge you in a game.
And she'll even challenge you. She'll probably beat you though, because apparently she owns all these games.
Home court advantage.
Home court advantage. So thank you, Sarah. It's
You're
great
welcome.
to talk to you. Thank you for having us today.
Thank you.
All right, and we're back with today's dessert of the week. Oh.
As you can see, Chef Marina is not with us today.
Yeah, we can't green screen her in either.
So Steve, why do you have a headband on?
Oh, well, it's Gunbar and Nippon. Because they're going through a tough time right now with tsunami waves and Godzilla attacks. So I figured they can see me doing this, and then they'll be inspired to rebuild their cities.
Solidarity?
Yeah, I bet this is about as effective as all the other campaigns I've been seeing going on for it.
So Steve, what did you bake for us today?
Well, today, you know, a lot of times Marina bakes cookies.
God, those smell good. I can smell them from
yeah,
here.
they are amazing. But today I baked biscuits. I call them le petit collier, which is French for a little messenger boy. As you'll notice, I've embossed, I hand carved a little messenger boy. Hold it up to the camera so people from home can see. A little messenger boy onto every one of the cookies. Biscuits. And they're actually outstanding.
So Steve, I mean, typically our desserts are relevant to what's going on. Why are these relevant?
Because I'm an awesome chef,
That's fair. Now I'm not too hungry because we just came back from lunch.
Oh, yeah.
We're at a place next to...
Tim, you
Pinball
tell
was
them
an
about
arcade.
lunch.
There's a place called Supas. It's fantastic. There
And at any
so much
moment
food
now,
there.
on screen, you will see the sandwich I got to eat. It's called the Fat Chicken.
Just so you, because you may not be able to see what it is, it's mozzarella sticks as the bottom layer
Yep.
with chicken breast,
Fried
fillet,
chicken tenders.
fried chicken,
Yep.
and then French fries,
Yep.
and then marinara sauce on top. Now you know what else costs a lot of money these days?
What costs a lot of money?
Talked about it earlier. Going to the movies.
Oh, nice segue there.
Segue.
Nice
Segue.
Okay, I want to tell a story real quick.
Okay.
Hate to interrupt you, Tim, because you know it's not often I interrupt you.
Can we just talk about the movies?
Yeah, go ahead. All right, and we're back with a dessert tray all points bulletin. APB.
Or a Mr. Princess Sweet Critique.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. Sign on to our Facebook and vote for your favorite name for that thing.
So we're here to talk today about two movies that we saw this last week.
Oh, yes we are.
We saw Paul
Yep.
with Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, and we saw Sucker Punch with a bunch of half-naked biddies.
Yep. Start with Paul because we saw that one first.
I really like movies that open at Comic-Con.
Yep.
That is awesome.
That's the first time I've ever seen that.
Comic-Con?
Like a movie open at Comic-Con.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. It was good. I mean, it was... You know what I like? I like British humor.
Yeah.
I really enjoy the BBC.
Sometimes they're
British
just being serious. They're like, "Sir, there's an emergency over there." I'm like, "Ha ha, British person, you are so funny."
humor. It is pretty humorous.
Yeah.
The best part about Paul were the references that only nerds would get.
Oh, all throughout the movie. They weren't so subtle to where you'd miss most of them, but they were pretty good for anybody who's into that type of thing.
And people who aren't into it will still find it funny for the crude humor.
Yeah.
The funny British people.
Funny Brits. And an alien that pees on things.
Yep. So what would you rate Paul on a scale of 5?
I give it a warp 8 out of warp 10. Out of 10 possible warps. Although, be careful, because at warp 10 you turn into a lizard creature. That's called transwarp.
Yep. I will give Paul 4 out of 5 quantum leaps.
Oh, nice!
4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 quantum leaps.
Wow.
So the other movie we saw
Yeah.
was Sucker Punch.
Sucker Punch. I went, like you went to go see this movie. And
We didn't see this together.
Yeah, we didn't see it together, which is unfortunate, because I love seeing a movie with Tim.
Because I laugh, and you've all
Yeah.
heard my laugh. It's
Yeah, it's
bad.
pretty funny.
So what do you think about Sucker Punch?
I liked it. I went into it thinking it was going to be absolute crap. I didn't see the previews. I didn't read any reviews. I knew really very little about the movie, which is typically the way I like to do it when I go to see a movie.
Yeah, more mystery when you get there.
Yeah, but I really liked it a whole lot. I thought it was a very empowering movie for women. A lot of strong female characters. Also, it was very sexy. The action scenes were incredible. I mean,
That
it
was
really
the best part.
Well,
I mean, Zack Snyder does a fantastic job with the action.
I mean,
scenes.
were they eye candy and kind of? I mean, it takes place in like kind of a fantasy world. Yeah,
It takes place inside a fantasy world, inside of a fantasy world.
yeah,
Which is really Inception style mind effing.
a little bit. Yeah,
But I liked it a lot. I thought it was good. I mean, the movie itself was terrible. But it was filled with so much awesome stuff.
I thought
that
the movie
it was great.
very interesting. At no point did I find myself bored. At no point did I find myself dissuaded.
No,
Continue watching.
but you know,
I thought I thought all the actors did a great job with what they were given.
as far as plot line and all that was concerned, it wasn't the best movie you'll ever see. But it's worth it just for the action,
Yeah.
for the scenes, just for the cinematography. Fantastic.
Had a little bit of humor in there too.
It did.
Yeah.
I mean, it was dark.
I give it 5 folding chairs out of 7.
Where do you come up with this crap?
There's folding chairs right there.
I know. I will give it 4 suit goats out of 5.
Oh yeah, that was going out on a limb.
Folding chairs, Steve. So that's a dessert tray sweet critique.
Yeah.
And thank you to Alex on our Facebook page for telling us that we should review Sucker Punch. So here's to you, Alex. This was for you, buddy.
Yeah, you're our #1 fan. You're the greatest of fans. Thank you so much. Buy our t-shirts when they come out in a couple weeks.
Now you're setting expectations.
Yeah, that's a dangerous thing in this business.
Oh, absolutely.
Filming things in a small studio.
And that's how Timbo slices it. So thanks for coming back for another episode of The Dessert Tray with me and Steve.
Yeah, we were both in that show.
Occasionally. Next week, we'll be talking about tabletopping. Board games, card games, nerdy things that we like to do.
Oh, I love table talk. They got the pineapple pie. They got the lingonberry pie. You know those little tabletop pies?
Table talk.
Table talk.
Top.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it.
So thank you guys for joining us again. We'll see you next week.
Nice, 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 nice.